Hi, welcome back. Oh my god, so good to see you. You guys, I finished school. Oh my god, last week was my final week of school. This was one of the hardest semesters of my life. Thanks for being here. We're back to it. Today, I'm gonna talk about shit that I just cannot stand on the internet, and it's like influencer-y products or just products that I feel like I just see promoted on Instagram a lot. Also, I wanted to wear something else, but I was just craving a crisp, crunchy white t-shirt. Do you know the girl on Instagram who talks about crispy crunchy white wines? She says it like that, crispy crunchy. I love her, and her like everybody in her family is a wine sommelier. I also asked you guys to on my Instagram story what some of your hated items are that influencers promote. So we're just gonna go down the line. I have a lot of strong feelings. When do I not? I'm about to be a capital BITCH. You have these products in okay, a sticker just fell off my wall, but it's a yellow sticker. And last spring, early spring, summer, we had a problem where bees were coming in through our brick wall. I'm not even kidding you. They were like carpenter wasp bees. There were like 50 bees in our apartment. That triggered me into a fight or flight response. Okay, we're good. More on the bees another day. I just don't have it in me to tell the full story, but living in New York must be so fun. Living in New York must be, I'm so jealous. No. The way I've had to call 311 and report my landlord multiple times, the way there's been bees coming through the brick wall, it's a nightmare and a half. So some of these products, listen, if you love it, that's good for you. I don't care. Like, I don't care what you do. That's just my number one thing on the internet. I'm like, I don't care what you do in your real life, your day-to-day life. I don't care. As long as you're not hurting people, I don't care. So if you like, the Awala bottle, good for you. I can't stand it. I guess we'll start there. The Awala water bottle. I wanted one of these. I needed a new water bottle. I wanted a new water bottle because all of my water bottles were massive and I wanted like just a smaller one day-to-day carry. And the Awala was high on my list. I was like, all right, let me check this out. Obviously seeing everybody use this damn water bottle and you can sip it, you can chug it. I was like, wow, this looks fantastic. It's got a straw. That's what I want. Tell me why every single Awala that I see, number one, the ugliest color combinations I've ever heard of. And I love a little mixed fun color palette, but I just couldn't commit to one. I was like, this is too big of a decision for me. Also, for a while there, all of the combinations that made sense and that were cute were completely sold out. And then you saw on TikTok people like swapping the lids so they could like make new color combinations. Secondly, the top is like a rubber, kind of like a soft rubber. And everyone that I know in real life who has this water bottle, that cover is just so dirty. And I just know that would bug me. Like it would get grossed within a month. So that's my real beef with the Awala. I ended up with just, a good old standard hydro flask that has a straw. Simple. I love her. She's little. I did accessorize it with this silicone bottom. I unfortunately ruin everything that I buy. And no, I put this on my nightstand and then I would accidentally hit it in the middle of the night and it would fall off. But now that I have this little rubber bottom, it stays put. So it was worth it for me. Anyway, that's really my only thing to say about the Awala. I just think they're kind of dumb. It just feels like every 2 years there's like a new water bottle craze. And I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of it. The water bottle turnover rate is insane. I mean, there's like a million of like good YouTube essays about consumerism around water bottles. Keep on the train of dumb ass water bottles. The flavored air water bottles, one of you guys sent this in and I could not agree more. This is so stupid. How down bad do you have to be to take a sponsorship for flavored air water bottle? You are essentially paying for like a little scent pod. And then the idea is that when you smell it, it tricks your brain into thinking you're drinking something yummy. What in the diet culture are we talking about? Okay, is there like a part of me that thinks it's kind of cool? Sure. But also just so dumb. It's so dumb. I would rather just drink plain water or drink a Gatorade. Like imagine dedicating a drawer in your kitchen to air up pods. You just have a whole drawer. These are my smellies. These are my good smellies that make me drink water. What are we doing? Like, what are we doing? I'm shocked that they haven't gone bankrupt. Also, who's buying this? Like, I don't know anybody in my real life who is buying this. This is so ridiculous. I don't know. I guess I just don't have a problem drinking water. Like, I like water. Our place, the only pan. The always pan. Our place, the always pan. I told you guys, I've got beef with this pan. And the responses I got were pretty 50-50. Some of you guys were like, yeah, this pan, okay, this pan. And the other half of you guys were like, I love this pan. This is the dumbest pan. I hate this pan. I hate everything about it. There's not one aspect of this pan that I like. Am I a bit of an elitist when it comes to kitchenware? Yes. Unfortunately, yes. I love to cook. I love to cook. My husband loves to cook. We cook a lot. Like we We're so much better than you. We cook a lot at home. We have all stainless steel. This is how I feel about it. You should just save up for the better thing. The only reason I'm saying this is because it's not like a base level product, right? It's not like I'm saying this should be your first, if you can't afford this, go to hell. What I'm saying is everybody has pots and pans. Like you have a pot and pan that works fine, right? Everybody starts with like a $30 set from Target. That's where we all start, all right? I used my green pan for years and years and years and years. Then, when we could afford it, we got a Le Creuset. We have the pot. What is it called? Why can't I think of what it's called? A Dutch oven. We have a small Dutch oven, and then we have a brazier, like a bigger brazier. And then for our wedding, my parents gifted us a Fissler pot set, which is, to me, the most elite hex-clad. Get out of here. I'm just so sick of these gimmicky, stupid kitchen like appliances. Don't spend $150 on a stupid always pan. You go to one Reddit thread and everybody's like, this pan sucks. The coating flakes off after a year. Fissler pots are always on sale. Spend $300 on a 5-piece set. That's a way better deal. They're gonna last you forever. My parents have a Fissler set that they literally got, I wanna say in like 2002. Looks brand new. Stainless steel is where it's at. We also have a stainless steel pan that I don't even know how we acquired it. I can make scrambled eggs perfectly. Let me go on a little rant about stainless steel because I see all these chefs say that you need to you have to like turn the heat all the way up, let the pan get all evenly heated and then turn it down. No, every time I do that, it sticks. This is what I do. I put it on the lowest setting possible. I let it sit for like a minute. Then I add butter or oil, let it sit for like a minute so that everything's the same temperature. Then put in what you're cooking. I swear to God, nothing sticks. My stainless steel pan is clean as a whistle. The reason I don't like the always pan is because they just made it look cute so that you think that it's good quality. But I don't think it's good quality. Number one, it's aluminum, the inferior metal. Number two, it looks like that kind of a texture that I don't like. I don't know how to explain it, but there's just a texture on kitchen materials sometimes that I cannot stand the feeling of, and this looks like that. So that's a personal problem. That's a personal issue, as is this entire video. It's coated with ceramic, but they don't explicitly say what's in it. I looked for like 30 minutes trying to figure out what exactly it's coated with because I think it used to be a non-stick and now they have the Always Pan 2.0, so it's no longer like a non-stick, it's like a safer non-stick. I think it said ceramic, sand, and water, but they say mostly comprised of, and nowhere can you find what's actually coating it. A big reason why I cook with stainless steel is like the health aspect of it, right? Like not to be too woo-woo crunchy, but I do just think like cooking in stainless steel is better. I cooked with nonstick for years, okay? Like I'm not like better than the average person, but I don't know. I feel like it was good to make the switch, and it's just a product that's gonna last so much longer. Anything nonstick is inevitably going to stop sticking. That's how they're made. They are made to have a short lifespan. Planned obsolescence. Oh girl, when I learned about that freshman year of high school, I've never been the same. So I don't trust this pan. I don't trust it one bit. Whereas the Le Creuset brazier, okay, Le Creuset, it's also an expensive pan. But in my opinion, the brazier, you can find it on sale, and sometimes they're at TJ Maxx. I have 2 cooking trays that I got for $14 from TJ Maxx a couple years ago. You can go to an outlet store or catch them on a sale. You should spend $200 on a Le Creuset brazier rather than an Always Pan. I just feel like these heritage brands have so much a bigger reputation and a better return policy, mind you. So the Always Pan is coated in a ceramic dusting. It almost seems like they just spray it on there or sprinkle it and bake it. I don't really know, but Le Creuset is cast iron with a porcelain enamel. So it's very different. Also, the porcelain enamel and the cast iron combination, you can bake it. We'll do a roast in ours, put it in the oven for like hours at a time. We cook so many things in our Le Creuset, like the Dutch oven. We probably use the Dutch oven more, honestly, because we do a lot of he makes a phenomenal Japanese curry. We make that in the Dutch oven. He makes like this Korean beef bowl. We make that in the Dutch oven. I make soups in there. Also, we got the Dutch oven at Williams-Sonoma in Hawaii because they were shutting down the store. I think we got it for $80. Which is insane. So if you look, you can get a better deal for a higher quality item. And I think that's my biggest gripe with the Always Pan. I think it just grinds my gears because I know how expensive this Always Pan is. After tax, it's close to $200. And I just know that the longevity in this product is not there. It is not to my standard. It is not to my kitchen cutlery standard. Like I said, this is not me saying that like your first, like if you can't afford to go up to a Fissler pot set, duh. Like it's an item you save up for. I'm not like shaming you if you don't have something nice to cook with. I'm just saying, if you're going to upgrade to something like the Always pan that's already in that 200 mark, save a little bit more and go to like an actual good brand. Okay, that's how I feel. Use, you know, the mismatched Target set. Our pot and pan set before we, you know, got that as a wedding gift was literally like mismatched pans, mismatched pots, things that we had gotten from, you know, military people who were moving away, and they're like, you want this? And you're like, okay, you know, like tongs, like stuff like that. So just continue using your mismatched stuff, save up money, and I swear to God, it will pay back dividends. Like this pan pisses me off, and I think it's marketed to people who maybe don't even know about other brands. So to people who see it, they're like, oh, this is like, glory be to God, this is the best. The Always pan is the best piece that I could add to my kitchen. No serious chef would ever use an Always pan. I hope I never get an email from them. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Stainless steel forever. And cast iron. Our cast iron pan, I think my husband got it at work. Somebody just put it in a free pile, and that's how we acquired our cast iron. So, you know, there's just so many better options. And even a stainless steel pan, I think you can go to Target and find a good stainless steel pan for like 40 bucks. Actually, we have a like a saucepan that's stainless steel, and we got it from TJ Maxx. I think it was around there, $40 to $60 in that range. So I just think that's always a better use of your money. Okay, I'll move on from the Only pan. Just know that it haunts me in my nightmare. I was so triggered the other day. After I talked about it on my story, I saw a commercial on the news of the Always pan. I was like, get out of here. Get out of my house. This one comes from deep in my heart. Factor meals are gross. I've seen them in person. Here's what I'll say. It's a great option if you just need to get food into your body. Are they good? No. Are they like this culinary experience that they market it to be? Absolutely not. Anytime I see an influencer eating a Factor meal and they're like, oh my God, this is actually so good. Wait, no, this is good. They're lying. They're lying. There is no way these Factor meals taste that good. I think it's a big waste of money. They just feel like you're paying way too much for what it is. You're honestly better getting a TV dinner. And they're expensive too. They're so expensive. I just feel like for people who, I just think there's so many better options for meal prepping than a Factor meal. It just seems really expensive. Like it would be the same price as just going out to eat, you know? And honestly, like it looks just as healthy as like Chipotle. Like there's nothing really that is a saving grace for me. My favorite meal prep, and this is what we're doing this week because now my husband's in his finals week for school. So we've both just been like in a really busy season of life. We get a rotisserie chicken. He shreds it because that's his job. Don't worry about him. He's fine. He's eating the chicken skin. He's eating a drumstick. He's fine. Let the man shred the chicken, okay? It's primal for them. Your man's having a grumpy day. Just set a rotisserie chicken in front of him and say, babe, I need you to shred this. Watch his mood change. He's 2 drumsticks in. He's eating the dark meat straight off the bird. It's like a hard reset. Yeah, so we shred this bird. He shreds the bird, and then we just get stuff to make salads. And we just have a rotisserie chicken salads like every night for dinner. Number 1, so healthy, okay? You know how much fiber I've been getting in? Mixed greens, shredded carrot, red onion, little cherry tomatoes, flaxseed, sunflower seeds. I would rather eat a rotisserie chicken salad every single day for the rest of my life than ever be forced to eat a Factor meal. Okay, this isn't something that I thought of, but a lot of you guys said AG1 or Bloom powder. Here's my thought process on the greens powder. Wouldn't it be better just to take a multivitamin? I don't know what a greens, like they market it as if greens powders can just replace vegetable intake. No, but something like a greens powder where it's like 50 bucks a month. I've never tried it, but I just know that tastes like I know that cannot taste good. It's disgusting. Just one more thing I gotta worry about in the morning. Oh, I'm already late. Now I gotta mix a green powder. I just think that whatever it's providing you, you could just get from a multivitamin. And also, like, it's not replacing vegetables because there's no fiber. I know everybody on the internet is on a fiber kick lately, and God help us all because now I'm such a little hyper-obsessed fiber monster. Honestly, it's been great though. Like, as I add more fiber to my diet, I don't really track anything. I know there's a big protein thing right now. I've always been a protein girl. I grew up with a protein mom. A protein mommy. I get the biggest ick when grown adults call their parents mommy daddy. What's especially disturbing is the mommy though, because I feel like some girls like call their dad daddy. disgusting, but mommy is also equally as gross. Mommy, I feel like that one's more rare. I feel like you hear daddy more, but mommy's a rare Pokemon, okay, a little gem, because when I hear that, I'm like, you are 27. Don't call your mom mommy. That's just not, I don't like it. Also, mama. Personally, when I become a parent, I don't think I will enjoy mama. I don't want any mama merch. You know, I'll probably get pregnant and then be like, mama. As soon as I have my first kid, I'm gonna be like drenched in like mama bear t-shirt. What was I talking about? Mama, mommy, protein, fiber. Bring it back. AG1 green powders. Okay, when you eat a vegetable, you get the fiber. You're getting more than just like the micronutrients from it, right? So you can't eat like a diet of like fast food, over processed food, you know what I mean? And not eat a single fruit or vegetable and then just take a greens powder and expect it to all work out for you. It's the biggest waste of money, I think. Also, Bloom does an astronomical amount of paid sponsorships that are undisclosed, so immediately on my shit list. I don't know, just like eat a vegetable. I'm so sorry. You know, it's just part of growing up. Eat some carrot sticks. Eat some broccoli. And you don't even have to eat broccoli. You can find a vegetable that you like. I'm not the biggest fan of broccoli, to be honest. Like, steamed broccoli is like kind of whatever to me. But I love string beans. You just gotta find the one that you like, okay? Grow up, get in that grocery store, and diversify. Fruit is lovely. Eat some fruit. I bet eating a container of raspberries will do more to your body than an AG1 powder. Okay, the next one a lot of you guys said was wild deodorant, and I added native deodorant. I haven't really seen that many advertisements for wild deodorant, but let me tell you what. I used native deodorant for about a year, 2 years, and I've never been stinkier. And I'm not a stinky person. I don't smell. It's just like kind of a random fact about me. Like I just like don't smell that much. No, I'm not really a sweaty person. I don't really get like BO that bad, but Miss Native made me disgusting. So I will never use native deodorant again. Also expensive. I'm sorry, a stick of deodorant is $16 at the Target. I do use Kosas deodorant now and it's like $20, but it's like I'm getting that from Sephora. Do you know what I mean? So it just feels like that's right. I feel like a stick of deodorant should not cost more than $8. $16, $17 for a stick of deodorant that's gonna make me smellier? Yeah, right. I will tell you the two deodorants that I swear by. Number one, this Kosas deodorant. When I tell you, you will not smell. Your armpits kind of have to get used to it. The first like 2 months that I used it, I could only use it like every third day because it does have BHA, I think, which is an exfoliant. And so my armpits were a little sensitive to it. Slowly I've built up and now I can use it every day. My armpits like they don't get a chemical burn anymore, you know? The other deodorant that I trust with my whole heart and soul is this. I've had this since 2019. My mom gave it to me. She bought it, I don't know, somewhere in France maybe. It's this rock on a rope. This is the best deodorant. The only reason that I even got the Kosas deodorant is because you have to wet this. So how it works is you wet this just in the sink and you just rub it on your armpit for like 2 minutes directly out of the shower. This is not gonna cover, you know when you like add deodorant on because you're already a little stinky and you're like, oh, gotta cover this up. This is not gonna help with that. But if you put this on right out of the shower, let it dry out like a minute each side, I'm not kidding you, this will keep you stink free for 48 hours. With me at least, I'm not really, like I said, I'm not really a stinky person. I'm just like a little princess who doesn't smell ever. I've had this since 2019. I think I'll have this till the day I die because there's so much. My husband makes fun of it. Like the first time he saw me put it on, he was like, what are you doing? And I'm like, this is my rock and it keeps me clean, okay? Any other further questions? Don't talk to me. So the only reason I even wound up trying the Kosas one is because I don't like putting this on in the winter because I get too cold. Like I get cold standing there, I'm like shivering and I'm trying to put this on in the water. And also sometimes if I'm running a little late, the Kosas one is just easier to put on because this, you know, there's a bit of a time requirement, but this is crazy. And if you are somebody who smells a little bit more, I've recommended, I won't name names, but I did recommend to someone that they put this on first, let it totally dry, and then put the Kosas on. And they were like, wow, magical. One of you guys said Brooklinen. I just feel like it's one of those things where it's probably the same exact thing as getting a high thread count at Target, but they just put a lot of money into their marketing. Does that make sense? I feel like the sheets might be just regular sheets, but they're just more expensive because they try to look trendy. But yeah, I do feel like Brooklinen is one of those companies that relies heavily on influencer marketing. Yeah, I'm looking now and the linen sheet set is $140. I don't think I spent more than $50 on sheets in my life. I'm also just not at that point in my life. Bedding is not of the most highest order. Bedding is not the most important thing in my life right now, right? Like, I just don't want to spend $140 on sheets. That's crazy. I've also heard that the linen sheets are actually very uncomfortable. I don't know if all the sheets are linen. From what I've heard is that they're really like scratchy. And I'm kind of shocked that they do linen sheets, because also the linen, it's going to get extremely wrinkly. Cotton is a little bit more wrinkle resistant. And also when cotton wrinkles, it's a more smoother wrinkle. Whereas with linen, when it wrinkles, it literally looks like a crumpled piece of paper, really jagged wrinkles. So that too, if you're buying expensive sheets like this, you probably want it to look aesthetic. You want it to look nice, and a linen sheet is not going to give you that look. A linen sheet is going to look a mess. You're going to be like Jackie Aina when she steams. You ever see Jackie Aina on TikTok?
There's no benefit other than the fact that I literally just really like crisp ironed white sheets. That's it. Like, it kind of gives the look that a dryer doesn't do, and also like wrinkle release sprays do, where yeah, they'll remove the wrinkles, but like they won't look ironed. And I just really like the way clean, neat, ironed bedding looks. And people love being like, oh, you got too much time in your hands. No, I don't. I'm actually very freaking busy. Like, where do people think this stuff comes from? Me not working? Absolutely not. I just happen to be type A and a clean freak. That's normal.
Girl, am I gonna get blocked by Jackie Aina? Me and Jackie Aina are the same. We love to block people. If you're mean, I just block you. What? I mean, there's no rules. I can do whatever I want. You're gonna call me ugly? Block. Bye-bye. But yeah, she takes a steamer and she just steams her bed sheet like every day. Unless you have a Jackie Aina commitment to making your bed, it's not the one for you. I need to talk about two brands that I've been seeing in New York everywhere. First is Aloe, which we've seen beyond New York. Just Aloe's very, very popular. As a diehard Lululemon head, okay? As a diehard lemon head, I think Aloe is so cheaply made, so poorly made. It is purely for the brand. Their leggings feel like you could poke your thumb straight through them. Also, Lululemon has a fantastic policy. I bought a pair of, because I had to buy a few things for running because I just didn't have the proper gear, and to run in stuff made for like Pilates is just not, you know, you're gonna either chafe or literally wear out those leggings. So I ended up buying a few things for running, and I bought a pair of running leggings, and like a month later, the pocket had a hole in it. They've since redone this legging to make the pocket thicker, but the previous model is what I had bought, and I emailed their customer service. They have like a special thing for products, and you have a 1-year warranty on all products, and they literally were like, you can either send them back to us and we'll give you a new pair, or you can get an in-store credit, or you can just go to a store and exchange them for a new pair of leggings. I literally just walked into a Lululemon store and I was like, hey, they told me I could bring these. There's a hole in the pocket. And they were like, okay, go pick out what you want. And I just got the updated version of the legging with the thicker pocket. No money. Exchanged. And the pair I got was like more expensive than what I had originally paid. They were just like, yeah, sure. You're good. Isn't that amazing? That's what you're paying for when you're buying something expensive. I don't believe that Aloe has any kind of program like that. I just don't understand why people are spending hundreds of dollars at Aloe when they have a consistent track record of being shitty. And the second brand I can't speak to the quality to because I've never gone into the store, but it's Arc'teryx. And I feel like, I swear to God, every couple of years there's a new like it brand in not athleisure but true like hiking gear, right? So it'll be like North Face for a bit, then it's Salomon shoes get really popular, and now it's Arc'teryx, and their stuff is so expensive. I'm talking like $400 for a windbreaker, and I see their stuff everywhere, like on people in the streets. I can't help but think that this was again just a logo purchase, because it's just like a black windbreaker and then there's just a little Arc'teryx. I've had the same black windbreaker for 10 years. It was like $20. It's a Columbia little rain jacket windbreaker. I don't really know what's happening, but Arc'teryx is, yeah, it's like the latest kind of it brand, and especially in New York City, you'll see this a lot. That number one, New York City is just the land of the rich. Not only are there just stupidly rich people here, there's also people who want to keep up with the image of being rich, and so you'll see people who like have an Equinox membership that they can't afford. They're buying Arc'teryx that they definitely can't afford. Like, most people here are living straight off of credit card debt, and that's not even an assumption. People have straight up told me, every job that I've had in the city where I have coworkers, they're like, I'm $25,000 in credit card debt. I'm like, oh God, why do you have a new matching set on, girl? What's up? What are we doing? No, come on. You're better than this. And so I kind of feel that way with Arc'teryx. It's like the new status symbol. I don't know. That's just one where I'm just kind of like, do we need this? Do we need, I don't know. I just feel like you could find a little black windbreaker elsewhere. And the last thing I need to talk about are these like blind box items. I'm talking like the Sunny Angels and the Labubu dolls. Why are these the ugliest things I've ever seen in my life? Why are these just the creepiest little creatures? I truly don't understand why these are becoming popular. So I did a little quick search on the Labubu doll, and these have been around since 2015 and then kind of gained popularity around 2019. And here we are, you know, 6 years later, a decade after they've been released, and it feels like everybody is chasing these. It's just weird to me because they've been out for so long, and so if you're a longtime collector of this, I understand collecting. Obviously, I collect. My husband collects Pokemon cards. He's got binders. That's his favorite pastime. So I'm never shaming someone like collecting something, but it seems like it just comes out of nowhere. So like if you've been into these, you know, for a while and you've got your little collection, whatever. I don't like how they look, but it's obviously not for me. I recently saw a reel that was so funny and so, I've never felt so seen in my life. I felt so deeply understood. If I can find it, I'll play it here. Basically, they say, I'm not a Disney adult, but I'm a Disney adult. Thank you. Yes. Do I want to go to Disney? No, I don't. There's actually not one part of my entire brain that can find one good reason for me to go to Disneyland, Disney World. But I love Disney adults. They are fascinating to me. I love seeing what people get excited about. Why do I care if adults are going to Disneyland? This is fantastic news for me, okay? They can all go to Disneyland, and then the places that I want to be, they're not crowding up. If we shame Disney adults for being Disney adults, guess what? They're all going to want to go to Europe for vacation too. And then we have a massive problem. So let them go to Florida, let them go to California. They are where they're supposed to be. And don't convince me to go to Disneyland. You don't want me there, because then that's just another body in your beloved park. I care about what I love watching what I eat in a day at Disney World. I could watch those for hours. I love a Mickey ear haul. I love watching. There's this one woman on YouTube that I watched a couple years ago. I got to check back in with her. She has a room that's dedicated to Mickey ears, and she's got them hanging on every single centimeter of her wall. I love that shit. I love seeing people be passionate about what they're passionate about. I don't have to understand it. I don't understand why you would want that many Mickey ears, because that's just not me. So I don't have to understand it, but I respect it. I respect the hell out of it. I think I used to like, you know, make fun of Disney adults, whatever. That was a younger, childish version of me. Now, as an adult, God bless you, Disney adults. I hope your pillow is cool on both sides. I love all of the fast pass and the magic lanes and what is it called? Cosplaying? It's not cosplaying. It's something else. What is it called? Bounding? Disney bounding. Disney bounding. I want to see your Disney bounds, okay? So, you know, same sentiment with these Labubu dolls. If you've been into these Labubu dolls and these little Sunny Angels and this is your thing, I respect you. I respect you. Go off, queen. Go off, sister. Collect those little naked babies. Do I want a shelf full of little naked babies? Absolutely not. No, I do not. My gripe with these becoming popular is that it seems like they just randomly just hit like a peak moment in time, and then everybody and their mom is at the Pop Mart in New York City, aligned, wrapped around the block to get the new drop of Labubu dolls. What's happening? What's the psychology behind this? Because it's such a niche thing too, right? Sometimes you'll see a place like a brunch place or a coffee shop in New York City go viral, and then Radio Bakery in Greenpoint, actually. I'm pointing, that's the direction that it is from where I'm sitting. Radio Bakery in Greenpoint. So I've heard that you literally need to get their open at like 7 a.m. or you're not going to get the pastries you want. That I can kind of understand, right? Because like everybody likes a pastry. It's also a consumable good. You don't have to, it's not going to take up space. So I don't know. I understand when a brunch pops off. I understand when a bakery or like I don't know, like an iced coffee that's served inside of a cookie cup, stuff like that. I like understand. The little babies, the little naked babies, and these little rats, these little monster rat animals. It doesn't look anything like a rat, but same energy as a rat. I just truly don't understand. I don't know. Like you didn't have any of these before. Now you're like, hell yeah, give me that little monster. Weird to me. Feels like a waste of money. Feels like a waste of space. And also feels like in about a month you're gonna go, okay, well the dopamine hit of that was, you know, all right, but now here I am with 10 little Sunny Angel naked babies in my room. Do I donate them to Goodwill? What do I do? Do I put them on Marketplace? That's what they're doing. You know how many Sunny Angels I see on Marketplace? What do you think? Do you collect these? Let me know if you either seriously collect these and you're like, pissed that people are getting into it because now you're like, I can't find the ones I want? Or are you somebody who bought these on a whim? And what do you think? Did it interest you in the hobby collecting community? Were you like, oh yeah, now I collect these and I like them, that's cool? Or did you buy it and then you regretted it and you were like, oh, now I feel like an idiot? Because I feel like if I bought one of those in like a week and a half, I would be like, I'm a giant dumbass, why did I buy this? All right, well, those are all of like the things that I've just been such a big hater of recently. Sorry to come back after a bit with a big hater video, but I just needed to get this off my chest. That damn pan. Like, if you want it, whatever, you're gonna buy it, but just know that I'm right. Just know that many moons from now, I was on the right side of history. Okay, let me know if you like the pan. I'm so sorry I put you through this. I just don't think any serious home chef would consider an always pan. All right, that's it for me. As always, you can follow me on Instagram down below. I'm kind of on my stories like every other day. Whatever. And also, oh my god, such an exciting update. So I've got a little bit of a busy June. So I'm probably still sticking to like an every other week schedule. That just works best for me. But starting in July, I am like 80% self-employed. Oh my god, this is crazy. I'm like taking a chance on myself, right? I still have a job, but it's only 2 days a week for like 4 hours a day, okay? So I'm essentially self-employed. This is very exciting for me. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for watching. This is like my wildest dreams come true. I'm right on the verge of YouTube being enough money to completely replace what I was making in childcare as a nanny. So I quit nannying and I now have this job just 2 days a week, very, very low hours, and I'm only able to do that because of you guys. So thank you so much. It's kind of like I'm a little nervous, but I'm excited. So all that to say is like starting in July, I'm gonna be like pumping out the videos. Yeah, that's an exciting little update. Okay, so please watch all of my videos 4 times. Jokes, don't do that. Don't fraudulently watch my videos. Stop it, don't. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one.